I'm your host, Brian Watkins, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Watkins channel. My subject this evening is about the black female and her son that was murdered live on Facebook because she was starting trouble with her ex-boyfriend, and he decided to come by and pay her a final visit. Let's get started. Shout outs to everybody that's watching my channel, supporting my channel, subscribing to my channel, and making donations to my channel. Please continue to do so. It is well appreciated. Now, the thing is, as you have seen many of my videos about the fuckery of black females in America. See, a lot of times, black females, they always try to look for a very weak person to try those type of things to. Because I looked at the news report and they said that he was a quiet, humble person. So all in all, he probably was a nice guy. You know, they didn't say that he had a record prior to any of this. And I'm saying that to say this. They keep fucking with you. I go through it all the time. But you know what I usually do with them? They start trying to come with all that bullshit. I just leave their ass alone. Is it easy? No. To me, like the first few days is the hardest. Because, you know, y'all, especially because of now, you talk to each other, text, you're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You know, it's a lot of quick ways to interact with one another than it was maybe 25 or 30 years ago. So to me, the first 3 days is the most difficult, you know. But other than that, I leave them alone, because black females, only a handful of them may learn from what happened, and it may force them to think twice about fucking with people. But most of the time, that probably is going to keep happening, because you could hear on the footage when he made her apologize. Hey, this new, I apologize, you know, being sarcastic, not knowing that this guy has showed up to take her life and her son's life. And that's really sad. You got she's deceased, and then you got an innocent life that was trying to defend his mother, which is only natural for a son to do. Cost him his life and hers, and it's really sad. That's why I don't date black females. No, because they got their own minds. It's very sadistic and demonic, but they got their own mind. Unfortunately, you know, they don't like a good guy. They don't. They like one that's abusive. Go upside that head a few times, throw him down some steps, take out the back, crack the knees, swell her head up bigger than a helium balloon. That's the one she want to marry and be with. And it's fucked up, you know, because I look at it this way. I said, well, is this going to stop? It may wake up a few black females. I repeat, a few. But on the large scale, that's going to keep happening. It shouldn't, you know, but she figured that she don't have to listen to nobody. She don't have to be accountable for nothing. But see, here's where black females that don't get caught up in stuff like that and end up costing them their life, and others that associate with them, they still end up paying for it in the long run. You know, as you get older, you know, your family members, they pass away. Your friends, they pass away. And you look up and your ass is alone. You know, and maybe the ones that is still alive, you might have fucked them over. And them be the same ones trying to come to you for some motherfucking help. And it's like, no. You remember all that shit you was talking? All that shit you did? And have the audacity to try to, you know, be how they always is a fucking snake. And it's really sad because I catch a lot of so-called flack for the videos I make about black females, but I'm just telling the truth. You know, I'm just like, well, if what I'm saying is so bad, why don't you stop it? Why don't you tell the persons that's in your family that are like that to stop? But again, you know, they said that he showed it and he broke into the crib. He said, I'm gonna make you famous, bitch. Apologize, bitch. She being sarcastic then. And it's sad because her son, it cost him his life. Hers too, but her son, did you hear? And it's like if you go in there and look at the video, now they took the video down from Facebook, but you have like other YouTube creators that had a chance to tape some of it and they put it up, and you hear the gunshots. Whew. And mind you, what's sad now, then he shot at some officers too, and one officer was wounded, got shot in the waist or the wrist, if I'm not mistaken. He never kidnapped. Now, mind you, he was in a relationship with another woman and was happy, and she was fucking with them. He gave all that up in a fit of rage. Now the woman he with, eventually she gonna start fucking somebody else. I don't mean to put it that way, but eventually you get in a relationship, you gonna do some fucking. You can call it making love, romance, whatever. Fucking. She goes, now she forced to fuck somebody else. Then you got the effect of his family got to deal with it. Never see him again in society being free. Then you got to deal with the mother and her son's family. That's why I don't fuck with black females no more. And it took me a while to understand that. Most of the time they hate nice guys. They don't have your interests at heart. They enjoy being evil. They do. And thanks to the internet, now men like myself, we taking it, to social media and addressing what we don't like about them. And that shit is making them upset because it's giving other brothers game that might can save their lives. They'll be like, okay, she fucking up. I ain't did anything. Like the Brian Watkins channel said, and many other ones out here that's doing some excellent jobs on coverages on these same exact topics. I'm going to go on and leave her ass the fuck alone. And, maybe I might come across another woman that might be much better than this one. Like I said, occasionally I'll meet nice black females, but it don't never last long. It don't. Especially when they get around their friends and their family members. That's when the real side come out. And it be real fucked up. But like I said, you had to ride down on her and let her know what time it was. And even then, she was being sarcastic. And, them gunshots. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. You could tell that was meant to be let off into her like that. And she ended up dying on the way to the hospital. She had life-threatening injuries. And the son was dead on the spot, according to what I seen on there, because they didn't say anything else about him. So fellas, just be careful. I understand. Black females is evil. And a lot of them are extremely attractive looking too. Nice body, nice ass, tits, pretty ass face, and got the heart of the damn devil in their body. If you're getting too caught up, I'll be the first to tell you, don't resort to that. Don't resort to that. Do what you got to do. Go work out, jog, do some push-ups, some sit-ups. Let it blow over and get the fuck away from her. And and I know it ain't easy, because they hate to see you. Really, in a nutshell, she hated that he had moved on and got somebody else, and he was happy. And you see that she ended up losing her life and her son's life to make an attempt to ruin his relationship. It probably was. He probably moved on. They didn't ever say what he had did to be locked up anyway. But in a nutshell, she probably was the fucking problem. She probably was the cause of it. Because like I said, they shit starters. And it's just really sad. I ain't making this up. You know how many women I didn't let go in the last 72 hours? Let me see. This one. 3. And we hadn't even started dating. We was just initiating, working on, communication, becoming a friend, and seeing where that go. Again, they didn't like where I was coming from. I'm a laid back, nice person. I'm not stupid. And they looking like, nah, I ain't be able to control him. And I'm like, see, I wouldn't want to be able to control a person. Really. I don't like to think that I own somebody. And I don't like to think that they own me. I'm like, you had a life before we met. You're going to have one during the time that we're interacting with each other. And if we break up, which we probably will, you're going to have one after that. But again, some of them are so set on...
He's the way.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them are still going to fuck with you. Just like one told me, she said, I don't love you. You made me mad. What else she said? Some other shit she said. And I'm like, okay. She gonna say, all right, well, I'm gonna block you. I pressed on the thing. Go ahead. Fellas, 4 hours went by. Now she blocked me, right? I'm cool with it. All right. 4 hours go by. And guess who texts me on my phone? Her. See, it's signs like that, those early signs, potential stalker. Mm-hmm. And I learned, run. You know, so today was her birthday, right? All right. Wish to that. That wasn't good enough. You know, when women get upset about small little things, want to keep blowing it way out of proportion, then she started cussing at me. I saw, no, you go on and go. I said, well, I'm telling nicely. I said, don't cuss at me. So I don't cuss at you, don't cuss at me. She turned right around and did it again, fellas. I said, early signs to leave a female like that alone. Another one. I told you it was 3, right? Second one. She's the type that, well, very attractive looking, but she's the type where she don't like to date a guy that's smarter than her or smarter. She want to purposely date guys that's not as smart to make herself, you know, feel bigger or in control or whatever the fuck it is. And so that didn't work because I showed her what I could do. And she bounced and, you know, started tripping. All right, bye. Another one. This one was fine too. On her way, getting things together. Make a long story short, same fucking thing. Now, how did I handle it? I left them all alone. Now, just think if that brother could have allowed himself to do that, he would be still enjoying his life with his new girlfriend. I think they had been together for 2 years. And a life would have been saved, or 2 lives. You know? To her, she probably would have eventually got took out because when you watch the footage and listen to her and he telling her to apologize, bitch, and how she's being extremely sarcastic, like ain't nothing gonna ever happen to her, she probably got took out eventually. It's just sad that it cost an innocent person that was just trying to defend their mother, which anything that's normal. And it cost the poor fella's life. So, continue to subscribe to my channel, continue to support my channel. And put your comments at the bottom. Want to know how you feel about it. Look it up. It's still on there. I just looked at it myself. I didn't even know what happened. And let me know your comments about it. I really want to know. And continue to subscribe to my channel. You can win some cash. I make videos constantly. And I'll be back grinding hard like I usually been. Just been real busy. But I'll be back sending it out like I used to. Don't you go anywhere.